Ba, 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 da, ba. Oh, excuse me. Um, PlayStation should be on. It's this. Oh yeah, yeah, that's on. Okay. Thank you, Discord. Why is it audio? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Discord, you need to calm down. And then I can switch over to the HDMI. Alright, and now we're in. Yay! Alright, so I did a little bit of stuff. And I think some stuff's gonna get real fucked up real fast. We got a bunch of folks to kill. Shit. Whoops. Or did they drop anything? Hmm. Whoop. All right. It actually went fairly well, all things considered. What's up, Liddy? How has your day been? Some weird stuff's going on over there. Good, good, good. It is very green in here. That's because the DLC is supposed to take place in one of the same facilities that the Federal Bureau of Control runs. And they always have weird colors in their facilities. I think if I didn't do the DLC, I probably would only be like an hour away from finishing the game, but I did get the deluxe edition from Gamefly, so it's like I should probably do the DLC. It's like if you played Deltarune, but you know, you just didn't do any of the extra stuff. It'd be like, well, I don't know if that's the intended way to play the game. Like, they clearly want you to do the extra stuff. Okay, so you're at the end of 4. And then I'm sure you got some stuff to explore. Yep, on to the extras. Is there anything else in here? Or was that really it? There was just like one tape. All right, maybe. Okay. You have a few leads. Nice. Oh. Oh, whoops. Oops. Shit. Damn it. Well. Oh. Okay. All right. I really should have gone back to save after I killed all those people. Okay. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to save, because I really don't want to fight that many people again. And that is not fun. There we go. Okay, there's some place to collect. Okay. I'd already listened to this, but... shit. Whoops. Fuck. God. All right, I should probably heal before I do that. God. Okay. The important thing is that I did heal, or that I did save. Okay. There. We're healed up. Related at this point. Okay. I don't know. I got some work stuff going on that like it's just just have some people who are not being responsible for the roles that they have. Alright. Where is this other guy? Rude. Very rude. Unhealthy DHCP. Okay, well that doesn't really answer my original question, but whatever. I didn't ask if the DHCP was healthy or unhealthy. I asked if you resolved the issue. Ah, yeah. I feel like you can never get a straight answer out of anybody. It's never a yes or no, we did fix it. It's always just like, well, we did this part. It's like, well, then that's a no. Then you didn't fix it. Like, I don't. Like, please, I just need a yes or no, man. Like, and I try to be cool. I try to be chill. And like, I personally, whenever I ask or answer a question, I start off with yes and, not yes, but, you know, like, oh, Jesus, fuck. There we go. There we go. Yeah, why it's actually no. Yeah, that's happening. We have another company that we work with that just, like, we do IT, and this other company, we do stuff in tandem with them. And they will not, like, email us or let us know. We'll be like, okay, hey, this issue that you guys are supposed to be taking care of, it's not resolved. And then they'll be like, okay, well, we'll take a look at it. And then they just never follow up with us. And it's like, okay, are you doing something? And then they're like, oh yeah, we mostly resolved it. And it's like, that's... When the customer calls us, because they call us first, instead of them. Like, we're the ones who we get, you know, not that people yell at us, but we get the short end of the stick, I should say. And it's just, yeah. Yeah. I hope that we can get all of these communication issues smoothed over. That's my hope. Okay, so I went that way. Can I go around this entire facility?
This key card won't get me in.
Okay, so I don't have a level 3 key card. It's very Metal Gear Solid. Looking for different key cards to go to different places. The blue key card doesn't get me in, Colonel. Okay, that's locked to the 2, so I need to go back down to... I can either go to -1 or -3. I feel like -3 is probably the right area. Yeah. Wasn't the elevator over here? Where's the elevator now? Remember, the elevator is moving around and being not so cool.
My team was on sub-level 1. I knew they were in danger.
Sub-level 3.
Okay, so then I need to go straight and then on either side. I couldn't do anything on sub-level 1. I immediately got my ass kicked by weird paint creatures. So, if I go in here and I go this way...
Dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and
Okay. Is that it? It's just the one sheet of paper?
Water drip.
Yeah, okay. And some printers? Okay. That's fine. It's what would be in most offices is a printer, a computer, and a couple of sheets of paper. The wrong one. There we go.
Pages written by Wake. He must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost.
Define an artist: a drug-using bum, often wears a turtleneck and drinks red wine. Left-wing political views. Danger: if left-wing politics made real by the shadow, any right-wing artist, not for abstract art or poems.
Material and production is slow.
What?
We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster.
I don't know if someone who makes
People can be
right-wing art.
like a machine. You simply
The only person I know who successfully makes right-wing art is what's his face, the Gran Torino guy, Clint Eastwood. He's the only person who like makes modern right-wing art that's like, well, modern, 20 years ago when he was still making movies. He's the only person that I know that was like fairly successful at making stuff that seemed like it was cool, at least. I mean, I guess most action movies in some framing is right-wing, but usually the major issue is that like it's a government trying to kill its people, which is inherently left-wing, because that's just like, that's what corrupt fascist governments do, and that's right-wing, and so... Ay, ay, ay! Oh my god! Okay, I did not see that coming. Yeah. Yeah, that they probably just see everything as right-wing anyway. Yeah. Talk about people missing the message. Like, when someone sees Star Wars and they're like, see? They're fighting against big government. It's like, no, they're fighting against a fascist dictatorship.
Sublevel 1.
You fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Okay, so I need to cross over here. Security clearance too. Okay. Oh shit.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that?
Un putain d'assistant? Moi? I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine! You cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative. He is just jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see I will make it so no one even remembers his name. Tu ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. Break it.
Okie dokie. Alright, I'm not very confident this is gonna go okay. I think there's gonna be a lot of weird paint monsters who are gonna jump out at me and, I don't know, assault me. I don't like that. Ah! Just like that. Okay, there should be a gun here somewhere, alright. Oh, did they not change their password? 021219. Ah! Nice! Someone who just wrote their password down. Alright, hello. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I've brought a variety of seasonal pies from that local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Ramnus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All of the staff should visit the other Dr. Mamon's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I've purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Happy fall. Just a reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue, and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided. Missing Blackrock. Hello, Carl. I've decided to reassign you from Project Ramnus to inventory management. Your title will be changed from senior researcher to acting inventory supervisor, effective immediately. With an analogy like yourself, prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Wow, this guy's an asshole. You think pies are dangerous? Pfft, loser. It's like, I eat a pie, I'll die.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
The Blackrock launcher. Okay. Let's show the trophies that I just got. The lake house. 12% of players got towards that. Oops.
Bingo. That key card's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Huge shame. Okay, so I got a Blackrock weapon. I only have 5 shots though.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release. . 'Cause 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 '
There we go. Alright, so I have the Blackrock gun, but I don't really want to use it if I only got 5 shots. I mean, unless I could find Blackrock just sitting around. The stuff that's supposed to be impossible to find. I don't think I have any healing items either. Okay. Well. Guess time to fucking run.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
Okay. I actually did successfully kill one of them. I don't know how to tell which painting is gonna come alive. Oh. There we go. Okay, the elevator's missing. Got a save in. Probably need to hit the switch again. So that the other side can open up. Oh boy. Okay.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Sir, please hold.
There we go.
This is not level 4.
What level even am I on?
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
I'm guessing you're Rudolph then.
I think
Yeah.
you are
Or
Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
It's not as scary when you know it's coming, but it's also not scary.
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet?
Scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. The color was pure, inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint a self-portrait to say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. Slapped his hand against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush. Just himself. The strokes were crude. Violent. The pain, misery, and hate he had endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. God, his pauses are crazy. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall. That was the worst read-along I've ever tried. Okay. Let's try going to 4 again then. Since -5's the goal.
Sublevel?
Okay. Research archives. Okay, that door opens fine. Same on this end. Alright. Take a guess. Alright. The ammunition. Healing items. No healing items. Okay. Prep.
Come on.
Oh. Oh boy. This is a big room. An impossibly big room, I guess you'd say. Really like some kind of healing item. Oh, hey, a rock. Okay, a lot of rock. Is that music or somebody walking? Man, hopefully there's only 5 of those things, because, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more bullets. The heck am I? Alright.
Diana sat in her office.
We could escalate, kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared, breached, detected. The wall of the archive crumbled. Oh, rumbled. Crumbled. I can't read along to this.
As a wave of nothing poured in from all sides.
Okay. Well. Wait. Okay. So that's the direction I came from. There was a guy here, but he ran off. Ugh. like these noises, man. Fuck. Huh? Ah, man. Oh, hey,
Hey, Blackrock powder.
there was at least one more.
Eye out for more of these.
Yeah. So those paint things are absolutely murder fires. They are full of murderous intent. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Oh. God, as soon as I heal, too. As soon as I heal, it's just immediate murder. Oh, man, this is really gonna be an area that would suck to redo. Okay. Okay. Is there anything that I can grab to heal? Maybe.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament. There may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Leo has been unhappy here for years. But,
6 deep breaths.
shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. Joel's highly neglected to hold regular psychological exams.
Oh, we've got websites. This House of Dreams blogspot. This House of Dreams.blogspot.com. Oh yeah, it's a full website with poems and stuff. Let's see, sirensociety.io. You found your way here. Welcome. How do we reach you? Okay. There's just a bunch of poems on this site. Interesting. Alright, is there... Oh, God. Text message. I'm on high alert right now. Shadow source of light, thresholds. He tasked the Lake House with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality, to create a stable connection between Cauldron and Lake. Okay. Oh, and then those are just like infinite. Whatchamacallits? Okay. Really wish you healed over time. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to keep playing. Injured, alright. Password. Well, I can't even look at the password because my vision's all blurred. Oh, that sucks. Literally, it blurs the corners of my vision. And the password's written on the right-hand side. That's crazy. Okay, password. 685298. Okay. I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know what that how that looks? What did he say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know, protocol does not allow this sort of thing, and he says he'll be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon, like we're children. This is very bad for our reputation, Deanna. Please, if you have an idea like this, come to me first. Deanna, considering the details of the new page we found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Don't pretend like you're worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means that they're the correct method. We have to learn how to harness this power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wakes, whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. No, Diane, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we'll lose our facility, perhaps more than that. It's the point in succeeding for debt. I'm head of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. You can't forbid anything. You're not going to keep me from my life's work. You always need me more than I need you. Okay.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst.
Okay. Let's all of that over. That's like infinite space over there. Can't believe there isn't a save point or something for this way. Okay, well. What did they say? Light shift active?
Book the lab. Some big
Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay.
This doesn't look like Lane's style. Different artist.
bodies reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Go team. Pull the light switch cord. Okay. Where is that light switch cord?
A light
Oh.
switch cord.
Right in the middle.
Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
That's right, the rule of 3. Forgot.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Oh, hey, it's Jesse.
Panopticon. But the Panopticon isn't headquarters. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
Yeah. Well, that's how it goes, isn't it?
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For a moment, I need to know if I can...
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Is that really the oldest house? Felt
Yeah, Dylan is Jesse's brother. Okay. Which is very funny because those are my brother's names. Okay. Some weird shenanigans going on. I suppose, was that floor just optional? I don't know if I did anything that I couldn't have done. Alright, that one got me a little bit.
1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
6,
there's some healing items in here. Okay, there is one healing item. Alright, we'll start with this. Oh.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Oh. Wow. Jiminy crickets. Okay, alright. You could just, I think you got him. Oh.
Typical fucking Marmonts.
Shit. Okay. All right. I'm gonna need to be pretty careful.
Idiots think this was a good idea. We should go.
Okay, that did not do anything. Oh, is she still covered in shadow? Oh shit. God damn. Okay, I'm assuming that this is the last boss. Man, you really gotta unload.
I know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Blaine. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again. The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done. The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. The Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
We wrote so many things, wrote them for you and me. We're here standing on a precipice, we are ready to take a leap. But that only comes after, for this was the end scene. This was the end of an era.
Complete the lake house. 11%.
Never breathe a word about this. I didn't even bother detaining him. Bigger fish to fry. And, that's it. So if you were thinking, Jesus, this lady's an asshole. Well, now you know why. You've only seen one case like this. I've seen a career's worth. I was just trying to spare you the headache.
Yeah. Too bad we don't get to keep that Blackrock gun. Okay. Well, that certainly was a pretty intense interlude. And that puts me over the 20-hour mark. Okay. So what is my goal here? Come up with a new plan. Okay. Fair enough. Who am I supposed to come up with a new plan? These two are pretty much bunk useless, so... Oh yeah, we got this guy. What's up, buddy?
Sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just named it half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch. My brother.
Skullas.
Elmo said the cult is Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks, buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang, Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Elmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken.
Fuck, I have to go to Vital Systems tomorrow. Shit.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Jaakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual. The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Alright, I'm gonna save and then I'll be done for a while. Since I was able to get quite a bit done, so see you later.